Hey guys, I just wanted to go over the restricted free agent auction stuff real quick. First thing is actually not directly auction related, but you will need it for the auction. So you'll need to go to your team page. You're going to click the main option, and then your contact info. So you're going to need your email address up to date, of course. And here's the big thing for this auction update. You need to have that turned on, and here's the reason why. Once a player is won, the original owner has 24 hours from that moment to say whether or not they want to match the bid and give up their APD to keep the player, or if they want to get the corresponding rookie money info, or rookie money from the winning owner. So you need to have that turned on. I will reach out as often as possible, but I do work in customer service, so there are times when I can't really get into my emails, so I want to make sure everybody has that option turned on. Next, let's look at the APD tab on here. So this is for 1 QB. What this shows you is what you had remaining in 2017, what was carried over, which is up to 200, your beginning balance for 2018, which is 1,000, whether or not you finished in the bottom 6 last year, Fibonacci sequence, all that stuff, and then you get to the franchise transition tag section. Right now that's all up to date except for Stump on Floof. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. And then this second to last column is going to show you what your APD funds are as of today before the RFA auction begins. Next column over will show what you ended up with afterwards. So these are what your funds are going to be for this auction. You need to know this. It's what's going to show up on your auction page when you go to nominate players. Next is you need to make sure to look at your rookie money. This section over here that I'll highlight shows what your rookie money is as of today. The 2017 UFA comp money is something that 2QB and Superflex won't see this year, but this is what the comp money has been from last year when you lost unrestricted free agents. This has been added in. From now forward, do not trade picks. In the comment section of any trade, just say how many rookie dollars you are trading. From here on out, we're just looking at the money, not the actual picks. It's just easier for me to track. And then all that will be added down here into the cash trade section. And that'll be updated as soon as trades go through and I'm able to check it. So yes, do not trade picks at this point in time. So we're going to look at how to nominate players real quickly. I have set it up so that the auction is on right now. I'll delete it here in a second, but you go under 4 owners, auction bid, of course. What this is going to show you is every veteran player that is not on a team. That includes players who aren't restricted free agents. So you can't just pick any old guy. You're gonna have to go to this one RFAs tab. This lists every single RFA that was tagged right now, and it's sorted by the original owner. So let's say I'm Raging Cajuns and I want to nominate a player. Maybe I want to nominate Delaney Walker. I would just go find Delaney Walker, select him, and I want to open the bid at $1. You don't have to open it at $1. It's not the end of the world, but it's just going to be easier for me to track. So you just open it at $1, and since this is not proxy, it will not bid for you. So let's say I want to know exactly how many rookie dollars I'll be giving up. You got your handy dandy grid down here. So I am willing to give up 466 rookie dollars in my mind. So I need to go and check the rookie money tab. I only have 393, so that's not going to work for me. So the most I can bid is 337 of my rookie dollars, which is up to 299 APD. And I'm like, you know what? I want him. I'm going to go big right away. So I just say bid $2.99. Now I've got 24 hours. At that point in time, since I'm Raging Cajuns bidding, I will have to give up. Oh, I guess I flipped over. We're saying I'm me at this point, I guess. I'll have to give up 337 rookie dollars unless that player gets matched by the original owner. Sorry. Oh. Well, looks like my computer. There we go. Okay. Are we working? Okay. Sorry. Old computer. So at that point, you'll need to be able to match or decline to match. And so that is going to be through that email chain that we just turned on earlier in the video. Once this player gets one on April 5th at 3:10, I'll get an email, everyone will, saying Delaney Walker was one for $2.99. And so at that point in time, the original owner, which happens to be me, will need to just reply all and say match or don't match. I'll have 24 hours to do that. After 24 hours, I cannot match. I lose the player. I'll get the rookie money, but I cannot keep the player. So it's very important to make sure that you keep up with this. And I will go back in and adjust funds as quickly as possible. So what that looks like is back here on the 1 RFAs tab again. I will put in the winning owner, the bid amount, the rookie compensation that coincides with that, and the timestamp for when it was matched. Or excuse me, for when the player is won. Then, once I know whether the player is matched or not, I'll put yes or no in here, and I'll also mark if when all the funds have been transferred. So you'll be able to come back to this page and know, okay, everything is currently up to date, or no, Zach's still working on it. So those are all very important things, and this is a pretty complicated process. I understand. Vets, you're used to it. Newer guys, I know it'll take a little bit of time. So if you have questions, please ask them. Reach out. This is really fun. Make sure that you are only nominating players in this list. If you nominate a player outside of the list, it's going to be a $20 APD fine. And I'll make sure that's posted on the message board and everything. So if you didn't happen to watch this video and you can't hear me saying this right now, then you'll know. So there's a $20 APD fine for nominating players who are not on this. So I think that pretty much covers it. Again, forward any questions you have to myself or anybody else that's been in the leagues for a while.